walk through for you the classic mental models of unsustainability. So here's the Titanic Syndrome. There isn't enough to go around. It's an assumption of scarcity. So if we're going down anyway, we might as well go first class, right? There isn't enough for everybody. So let's get while the getting's good. Here's the bummer. Things are the way they are, and there's nothing we can do about it. It's a lack of efficacy. It's beyond my control. Too many people, not enough fish, can't be done. It's the rules of the game, it's the instructions, it's whatever it is. I can't do anything about this. Here's the social trap. It was mentioned earlier. If others do it, I may as well. Or if nobody's doing it, why should I? Think about getting on the highway and you're in merging traffic. And if the mergers take turns, and everybody takes turns, and the ones on the highway let you in, it flows, right? If somebody behind a merger scoots in behind them, trying to get in, one little scooter, no big deal. The system can still sustain it. It's not a big deal. If everybody does that, traffic stops. But if one person does it, not such a big deal. If everybody does it, crashes the system. Maximizing gains for self. We learned that the invisible hand leads all individuals in pursuit of their own self-interests. But Adam Smith actually went on to say to produce the greatest benefit for society as a whole and vice versa. What's the relationship between self-interest and the greatest benefit to society and vice versa? You're an individual and you're a part of a group. Here's the theory of confidence somebody mentioned. The market or technology or somebody or something or in the future, the government, somebody's going to take care of it. We won't crash. Somebody will figure this out. Here's the laissez-faire approach. It's just a game. Let's play and see what happens, but it's a little tricky in the real world. Here's greed. Shows up all the time. There are a lot of more subtle mental models that are not greed that crash the system, but this one definitely shows up. I want a lot and I don't care about the consequences. But the real greedy ones clearly are never going to get enough for whatever reason. We simply cannot make them our leaders. I played to win. I wanted to win the game. It was a game. Well, it depends on what kind of game you're playing. So a zero-sum game is the kind of game where there are winners and losers. There's no net gain, okay? They call it zero-sum. Basketball, football, backgammon, most of the games we play and most of the games we play in school are those kind of games. Winner, loser. Those are the two choices. We were playing a non-zero-sum game. In a non-zero-sum game, in order for anyone to win, everybody has to win because the players are interdependent upon one another. You can't have losers.